right, you guys. I told you. Be sure to love your loved ones a lot more. If you're mad at others, go ahead and apologize, because what's coming to this country, most people aren't going to survive. Now, let's talk about it. I'm pretty sure that some of you have seen this picture floating around TikTok. On others' pages, they might have spoken about this. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Let's start over here with the rabbit. The rabbit, for me right now, signifies Easter. This is a timeline, all right? So, if you look at the rabbit's armor, the rabbit has on the armor of a Knights Templar, and he also has a broken sword. A broken sword represents the sacrifice of a major leader or nation. In this case, this could be the United States, aka Babylon, the death of the dollar bill. This could also be the death to Christianity, because these wars that are being fought are usually fought over religion. That's what's behind the scenes. Now, why do I say the death of Christianity? Well, the Knights Templar is also a part of the Jesuit order, the Jesus order, all right? And if that is who you see here that has been brought to their knees, then Christianity, I believe, is losing right now. Now, the Knights Templar. What was the Knights Templar job? To protect the pilgrims that was trying to spread Christianity around the world, and to kill all of those who had opposed. Did y'all forget that the Knights Templar and the Jesuit order led the Crusades? Now, why do I think the monetary system's going to change? Well, if you look back there, there it is. Hold on. Does that remind you of something? Are y'all keeping up? The rabbit with the broken sword also represents change, inevitable change, something that can't be stopped. Now we move on to the sands of time, and the sands of time represents the passing of time, mortality, and the inevitability of change. It reminds us that time is precious and it should not be wasted. It is only a matter of time before this inevitable change happens, and that change could be the death of the dollar slave system, the Christianity slave system, the political slave system, and also the slave system of the corporation, the United States. As we move forward, we see the white and black swan. The white swan symbolizes beauty, grace, love, and the sun, while the black swan represents catastrophic change, danger, evil. The sands of time speaks of inevitable change, the same way that the black swan represents catastrophic change. So, a great assumption or a great prophecy would be that there is some inevitable change about to occur. And if you're looking at the black and white swan, you can see that both are evil-eyed and staring each other down. This represents civil war, okay? This year, you can guarantee that they are going to do everything they can to pit black and white against each other. Here, let me show you. It says here, Black National Anthem to be featured at Super Bowl 57. And of course, some people are furious. I'll let you guys know something. I'm 42. And for about the first 35 years of my life, I didn't even know it was a Black National Anthem. I say that to say this. The national anthem, oh, say can you know, is not called the white national anthem. But they have strategically picked this time to use the word black to their advantage. And as great as this is for my people to be able to do something like this is going to cause a major step back as far as bringing people together. This is going to cause a division like no other. I'm telling you all, this year they're trying to bring us to civil war. Be careful and pay attention. And here you have the virus, or what we know to be disease X. Disease X is not the name of whatever it's going to be, but it is the designation as X, the same as Malcolm X. Okay, we're not sure what the name of the disease, virus, or new variant that's going to cause harm is going to be, but we are sure that it is on the way, and sometime soon, as you can see right here, your kid, you can see he has a book bag on, will be going to school in masks again. But look at that guy. Either that's an N95 mask or he is not human. Now, as we come over here, you'll see that this is going to be a worldwide pandemic again. And the WHO is going to take control. What are they going to take control of? Look right back there. Your life. People, are you paying attention? Can you see it? Your life. Now, if you look at this kid, he has on a mask and also a face shield, which lets me know that whenever this new variant, virus, or disease X, whatever it is, hits the planet, oh, it's going to be 5 or 10 times worse than what COVID-19 ever was. Now, if you look off in the back, you'll see a major storm, solar storm. We all know that we're waiting on a major solar flare to hit this year. Me personally, I believe that the sun is going to supernova, throwing everything off, and this is what's going to create the Great Pole Shift. And the Great Flood will happen again. I don't care which way I look at it, and any of these pictures I look at, I am going to stick with there is a flood coming. For those of you that have seen Leave the World Behind, then you have seen that behind the bed in the pictures, the waters were rising. If you look around the world right now, New Hampshire, flooding. All right, there's a major ice shelf that broke off that is headed for warm waters. There's going to be a major flooding event. Me personally, I believe that the sun is going to nova, and that is going to cause catastrophic damage as far as earthquakes and tidal waves that's going to impact the entire world. They know this is coming. This is why they're headed for their bunkers.